Just put with you. Yes. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just put with you. Yes. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just put with you. Yes. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just put with you. I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Just bug with you. Yeah.
Hey, good morning. Legacy 1160 WSKW. John James, your host, and we're ready to get this party started. Come on. We've got Dr. G coming up at 9:30. And if you have any questions for a real live medical doc, he is a recently retired ER doc in PCP. He was my PCP many years ago. And so he'll be on the phone with us, and you can ask questions via text, or you can also ask via Facebook if you'd like. And we're streaming at a bunch of different places. We are at Legacy 1160, of course. We're at my page, John James, at Freedom's Pep Rally page. We are at American Women Who Bear Arms page. Oh, we've got a kind of an excitement announcement about that I want to make. I told you we're going to be networking, going to be doing some networking with Right America Media. And so last night, and this is going to be in partnership, hopefully, and I've yet to really have a gather. We never get to meet here. Nobody is ever here. We can't seem to get a meeting together. So there's probably somebody from the radio station besides Mike and me listening right now. So yeah, we could have a meeting to see where we're going to head with the rebroadcast of the radio station on the network, on the national network. But my business that I run with Roger Parmelo, who anybody in Maine knows who Roger Parmelo is. You remember Frank X. Parmelo is Roger Parmelo is the son of Frank Parmelo, and he's a great guy. He's a giver to the community. He's a community staple, is what he is. And we do this business, American Women Who Bear Arms. And Savvy, you've heard the Savvy Truth. We've talked show last night on Right America Media, and I was
partnering with American Women Who Bear Arms, of which I am now a sponsor / sort of representative. So I will be representing every single girl my age plus who appreciates the Second Amendment and the ability to shoot her possible rapist and or murderer. So that's pretty jazzy.
That is pretty jazzy. She's pretty jazzy. If you've heard her, you know that. Yeah, she's 16 years old. She's just 16 years old. Oh, I love that song. Into the Night, Benny Mardones. Do you remember that? Oh, I just had a flashback. So anyway, Savvy is 16, and she is very savvy. She is very smart. And she's on Right America Media, so we are partnering with her, and there are big things hopefully coming. That's that. And if you're watching right now on American Women Who Bear Arms, you may already know that because we posted that the other day on there. Okay, so let's find out what happened on this day in history. We'll do this, and then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about what's coming up on the show. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. More eye-opening news coming out of Election Central. It's not over yet. I don't care what MSNBC says. I don't care what CNN says. I don't care what any of them say. And the number one lie they're all telling, including Fox News, the number one lie is Joe Biden is president-elect. Joe Biden is not the president-elect. He's not. And Kamala Harris is not the vice president-elect. Will they be? Well, I don't know. But they are not right now. The media is lying to you. They are not journalists. They are liars. Fox News feels they have to go on with the in crowd. Everybody else is saying President So we have to say President-elect I, and even ABC News that we carry, President-elect and the false claims of voter fraud. Wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. No, he is not President-elect. I refuse to say that. But crowd, everybody else is saying it. I need to say it. Petulant children. Okay, it's 9/18, and let's find out what happened on this day in history. It is the 18th of November. This is the Associated Press.
November 18th, 19... in the jungles of Guyana in South... Kool-Aid.
This is where
drink
Kool-Aid came
punch.
from.
That happens after the compound are gunned down while trying to leave. Jones is found dead of a bullet wound in the head. Whether it was self-inflicted is unknown. 2003, Massachusetts highest court rules the state constitution gives gay couples the right to marry. Gary Chalmers is one of the plaintiffs who brought the case.
We'll finally be able to have the health care benefits, as many of the other legal protections that we so need to keep our families safe and secure.
Matt Daniels with the group Alliance for Marriage condemns the court's decision.
They have put their full prestige and authority behind the destruction of marriage as a man and a woman, and that will have national consequences.
And 1928. Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie starring Mickey Mouse premieres in New York. It's the first sound-synchronized animated cartoon that's a major success. Today in history, November 18th, Ross Simpson, The Associated Press.
I didn't know Mickey Mouse was that old. You know, his original name was Mortimer. Don't you have Mortimer Mouse? I don't know if it was Mortimer when that cartoon came out. I don't know my Disney history as well as I should probably. I love Disney, I do. Mortimer Mouse was the original name for Mickey Mouse. That's what he was going to be given. He may have debuted publicly as Mickey. I can't remember. Don't know if I ever knew. Don't know if I really care, to be honest with you. But interesting anyway, isn't it? Mickey Mouse. You ever been to Disney? Not Land, World. Disney World is... I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World, quite a few times. Changes every time. I mean, they're all things there. New rides, new amusement, new parks, they took what I thought was a great park, Disney MGM, now Hollywood Studios, and they took out some of the best things they had. And they've got this whole Star Wars ago. I was never a big Star Wars guy. My grandson would ride at Disney MGM and or Hollywood Studios now. They took out the Great Movie. I think it was the Great Movie Ride or the Great Movie Experience. It was awesome. And they took it out. And they took it out for what? Star Wars. I guess. I don't know. Themed things there. It was they get in this craft and you got the screen in front. The stuff Disney does is just, it's beyond amazing. It is beyond amazing. Flight of the Avatar over in the animal park, Flight of the Avatar, and Soarin' in Epcot. Two of countered. Amazing. Anyway, and I'm sure people will agree with that. Can't wait to see how many people are going to agree with that who've been on Soarin' or been on Flight of the Avatar. Are we in slow motion? Okay, no. I saw myself moving like, and I wondered, okay, I was really doing that. I was really moving in slow motion. 922 on Legacy 1160. If you have a question for Dr. G, he's coming up at 9:30. Go ahead and get it into us right now. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Dottie. Thank you for joining us here. We're already building up a pretty good audience. But I will tell you something right now. We are being shadow banned. There's no question about it. So share the video, or just if you would be so kind as to. Does the feed keep messing up, Dottie? Maybe I am in slow motion. I don't know. Maybe it does. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Errors we're having here, apparently with some software or computer or something. We're also being shadow banned because we're just too truthful. They don't like the truth. I don't know if you saw any of the testimony yesterday. More lies. We'll be right back. Please come back. Thank you.